The signal came back again, breaking down another fire trade that helped us secure the 22nd week winning streak in the signal group. So let's get right into it. So this is what we're presented with when we come to sit down at 8:30 in the morning, right? So first thing we do is mark our highs and lows of days. If we're trading on Monday, the high and low of days is going to be coming from the highest point of Friday, which is one previous trading day. If you guys want the exact rules for this, check out the video called How to Mark the Highs and Lows of Days Correctly, where I give you guys the exact rules on how to mark the highs and lows of days, along with the session-based indicator setting. So we have the high of day, low of day, and then now we just mark the previous high and previous low of day, which is two previous trading days, then the day we are trading. So here we got our previous high of day, and then now we mark our previous low of day right here. And then now we just do a top-down analysis to identify where the market is heading, and we could actually see what's really going on. Even though we are a scalper, we need to actually identify the true market direction so we could go with the flow. Now check this out. Super simple, very, very clean, guys. We can see that the market is giving a bearish move, and we could tell that the market needs to fill this void right here. So the market is finding demand. The market is always either finding supply or demand. So we can identify that the market needs to find some demand. So we got the weekly demand right here. We go down to the daily. We have the daily in confluence with the weekly. So this is a high probability area that price is going to pull back into. This is a very high probability area that price will fill this void. So now we go down to the H4 and we have to identify the next target. So notice how we have these targets here, but the point of doing the top-down analysis is to identify the next target for price. These are the major targets, but you got to identify the next target. So on H4, we could identify the next target, which would be this H4 demand right here that created this push. And then notice how we are close to this area. So this is the next target for price. And if price were to break past this area, nothing would stop price up until this next target down here. That's how we trade, from supply to demand. So if price breaks this demand, we still got to keep finding demand. If price were to respect this demand and start pushing up, then price would be finding supply. But right now we still need to find demand, and this is the next target for price. So we go down to the H1 just to see what's going on in the market. If we go down to the H1, honestly, it's not very clean. We could mark the next target on H1, which would be this one here. Nothing major, just the next target for price. So we go like this and we mark, actually, let me take this out. So we go like this and we mark this as H1. Now we go to M15, turn on our session-based indicator. And what do we have, guys? We have pretty much our previous session setting us up with this M15 supply. M15 supply right here. Mark it like this. Go down to M5. We have the M5 in confluence with M15. So if it's an area of supply or demand from our session or our previous session that created the push with multiple time frame confluences, this is an area that's valid enough to place a sell limit and take the trade from this area automatically. But let's see what happens, because we did not take the trade from this area. So if we go down to M1, turn on our session-based indicator, how they're turned on. This is a high probability area to take a trade from. But when the session starts, what does price do? New York session opens, and let's see what happens. New York session opens, and what does price do? Price continues the distribution, creating a new area of supply on M1, which is right here. And this is very far away from this area here. So very likely price will just use this new area created, which is the area that I sent the sell limit off in the signal group at 35752, looking like this with these parameters. And you're going to see how sniper this entry is. This is the most sniper entry I've ever had in my 5 years of trading. Look at how precise this is. Like, price literally tapped that area to the exact pip. We went straight into profit, and then you can see that the trade played out perfect. Look at that, literally smacking the first, like smacking the take profit, hitting the low of day. This trade gave a 1 to 2, and whoever held a little bit longer could have got almost a 1 to 3 off this trade. All right, so you guys are seeing how I say every single week nothing changes. We repeat the same strategy day in and day out, and that is what has us on the 22nd week winning streak. Keep in mind, guys, we are very close to our 10K sub giveaway. Once we reach this goal of 10K subs on the YouTube channel, I'm going to be giving 10 of you guys a 10K challenge so you could trade on and you could benefit from. So keep in mind, guys, if you want to be part of the signals, click the link down below. Also, if you want tons of free value every single day, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and in the free Telegram. And peace.